All right. Good evening, good evening, good evening. My name is Marian King, owner of Emptiness LLC. Um, owner of Emptiness LLC Consulting and Dispatch Training Services. Okay, that sounds real cute. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I know it's been days since y'all seen me. Most of y'all have not seen me since this weekend when I threw the virtual backyard recruiting party. Um, Here, I've been resting up since. Steady Shade?
Okay. What?
I don't know why he's calling you. This be enough of us?
Hmm.
All right. I want the same thing
I don't know.
with a large fry. Tell him extra ice in that tea. You say you don't know?
I don't know what the
See if pops. That might be enough of it. He probably don't know. See if he wants something. But anyway, good evening, y'all. Good evening, good evening, good evening. But yeah, a lot of y'all haven't seen me since Saturday, honey, when I was having a good time, okay? We was at the virtual backyard recruiting party. Okay. I had a good time. I did not meet my goal, but I still had a good time. Um, but I wanted to come on here tonight because y'all know y'all haven't seen me and I haven't seen y'all, but I wanted to make a couple of announcements. All right. For anybody who wants to start the course tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. Tomorrow. Excuse me. It's tomorrow the first. Make sure I got it right. Tomorrow is the first. All right. So if you want to take the course, get on the Patreon tomorrow morning. Okay. And sign up. Hit the link in my bio. Hit the Patreon link. If you want the course, hit it for $150. This will be the last month that is available. I am going to start it back to being available at any time. You will just pay for it a different way, and then I'll send you the link. It'll be back on the site that I had it on. It'll still be the $150. All right, for anybody who wants to sign up for the $25 a month membership. Okay, tomorrow will be the time to do that. Okay, that one won't change because that's a membership and that'll stay on Patreon. But I also wanted to tell y'all, I'm having my 5th year business anniversary in person event. It's going to be a mixer and a pop up shop. All right. Y'all know me. Okay. I'm going to be treating the vendors like VIP because it is my 5-year business anniversary, which means that I understand how hard it is, how challenging it can be when you are trying to get your business going. So I'm going to have that. I'm trying to get about 30 vendors. Okay. Let me know. So it is going to be here in Atlanta. Right now, I do not have a definitive address because there are two that I'm trying to get. One of them I really, really want because it has a space for me to have a food truck. And being that I want to have the vendors here, but I know where it's going to be. It's going to be in Atlanta. Um, but I'll let you know as soon as I solidify the addresses. But we're going ahead and get the vendors now. All right, it's going to be $175 to vend. All right. I'll put up a new flyer. I had one up last night, but my virtual assistant said it was bootleg. And she took it down. Now I did try to create it myself because she was out, out of town for her birthday, so she was off grid. But she's working on it now. So um the mixer is going to be so the event is going to be from 8 to 4. All right. So vendors get there early. So what we are providing is a full breakfast. All right. We have an vending for that. And I'm also having a mixer. That'll be for 25 people. So the mixer tickets will be are going to be. Oops. Hold on. The mixer basic tickets are going to be $50. Um, I haven't had enough interest for a VIP type situation. So I'm not, you know, I'll check that out because I wanted to have VIP also, and give away VIP bags. But again, I haven't had enough feedback for me to, try to invest in that way. So $175 to vend. That $175 include your marketing material. So as soon as you sign up and pay, so it is first pay, first get. So you have to have responsibility for your business, which means you need to be, you have your LLC and your EI, your situation together, or be operating in the MLM space. All right. So with operating in the MLM space, y'all know how that goes. So first paparazzi come, that's it. First TLC come, that's it. First Avon come, that's it. First, what are the other ones? Herbalife come, that's it. But for the others that have their own, their own jewelry business, their own boutiques, their own shoe, come on, massage. You if you want to get, Vin to do makeup, whatever it is that you want to do. And what we'll do is when somebody checks the box, we'll just let you know that that's all that has already been taken. One vendor, one vendor. So if you have multiple businesses, you need to select the one that you want to do. Now, if you have multiple and you have multiple people that you signed up to vend and you pay, by all means do your thing. Just be at your area. All right. So that's going to be Saturday, September 17th. Okay. The mixer is going to be from 9 to 10:45. It's going to we're going to have breakfast. We're going to talk. We might have a couple of people talking with us. And then the vendors will be preparing. All right. We will also have the people who are at the mixer. All right. You have the opportunity to vend early. So if at 11, when the doors open for the public, it's free. Y'all come on to it and shop with the vendors because it's hard out here. Entrepreneurship is not easy. But if you decide to shop early and leave, that is your business. Okay. And again, the mixer is 25 seats. $50 is what it's going to be. All right. So if you are interested, I'm gonna put it, like I said, I'm gonna put another flyer up, but send an email to support@emmteenest.com. That's support at emmteenest.com. All right. I hope to see y'all there. I hope to see y'all there. Also, y'all, I'm going to be being more on Facebook and YouTube. Um, I'm not really getting a lot of follows and stuff on, or a lot of people participating on TikTok. And I also want to be in a setting where I can answer people. And I also want to start, getting back into a space where um, we can interact. I can do some more teaching. I got some more stuff that I want to be able to drop off on y'all and answer questions. And I really honestly, I don't like how TikTok move. How you could just stay outside but soak up, and then go back and regurgitate. See on over there, I get to see what's going on, what's happening. How are things going with y'all? I told y'all the last time I talked to y'all before the backyard um virtual barbecue is I had gone to that Fearless Fund event. And there was a lady there. She said something that was so. Are you calling me? That was so profound. For me, it really hit home for me. Hey, honey. I thought the girl was calling me. Um, and she said, I'm gonna get her name. Let me go to the Fearless Fund. But she said there's too much mentorship and not enough action. And when she said that, that definitely hit me hard because I come on here and I keep trying to say too much mentorship, too much free information, but not enough action. I keep coming and I keep giving and giving and giving. But I also see people are in the same space. So she said that, and that stuck with me. And then something else was said. I meant to write it down, but it'll come to me. But I action, action. I understand that people still work. I understand. And let me tell you what I really appreciate about the mentorship space. There are people who are still working their job, but they still have their membership because they're planning their way out of corporate. But what gets next to me is people who aren't doing anything. Like you're not planning your way out of corporate, you're not doing anything, and you don't plan on doing anything. And that's your business. If you don't want to be an entrepreneur, that's your business. But don't run me all up and through there knowing that you're not going to do anything with the information. So I'm going to close in the gap. I've already posted for people to come on back. I had to make a new Facebook because the people got it closed down. So I'm gonna be doing more intimate things on Facebook and on YouTube. Not intimate, as not as intimate as the membership space, but really just doing more engaging. And I want to be able to see who I'm engaging with. I need to be able to know that I'm providing you with what it is that you need. And I just can't get that on TikTok, especially with people, making a thousand pages, just not doing what needs to be done, or not getting what they need. So I don't come on here charging y'all. I don't come on here saying, hey, I'm not gonna start talking until I get to 2,000 likes. I don't do any of that. But I'm gonna have to do something if I'm gonna remain on TikTok, and that's just real. I've been adding some plans, rewriting some plans because I also said that I was just gonna come on over here to TikTok and people can give to me and I'll give them leads. Okay, vetted leads. But I have to set up a strategy for that because too much time is going in, but the reciprocity is not happening. The reap is not happening. So me being on Facebook, me being on YouTube, that is better and more beneficial for everyone because I can really get into you. I can really drop off what I want to drop off. People can really go back and catch what they need to catch also. That's another thing that's on TikTok. If you're not here for the live, that's it. And I really don't understand the replay. The replay is not for you all. The replay is for me. Like I can go in there and download it, and so that's not working for me at all. And plus 17.5K followers, it's not matching. I'm sure that a whole lot of them are not real accounts, and I'm not willing to go through and narrow it down and give myself a headache for that. Um, moving and shaking in business. Y'all know I told y'all that if you could, you know, see it through. I'm seeing people getting contracts in this time, people getting $10,000 weeks in this time. Listen, businesses are still thriving. So, y'all know I told y'all some of these things be scare tactics. Now, I also told y'all that every year around the same time, there is an issue. Sometimes more severe, sometimes not so much. Excuse me. But if you can push through, push through. And people are pushing through and they're making it happen. They're making it happen. And I'm so glad. I'm so proud. I'm proud of the dispatchers. I'm glad for the dispatchers and the transportation companies that are seeing it through. I'm glad for the dispatchers who were, took a look at their books and said, you know what? I'm able to do this right here for my carrier until things get better. I'm able to move like this until things get better. I'm able to, you know, add to it or the carrier has added another truck to it, so you're still getting, getting decent pay. So yes, y'all, I'm so glad for everybody who did not allow things to push them out of business. You did what you could, how you could, and y'all pushing through. Y'all are pushing through, and I'm glad to see it. Businesses are still coming out. Businesses are still happening. Oh, matter of fact, speaking of new businesses coming out, so this FMCSA hitting on. I want to ask, are there any carriers on here? I want to ask y'all a question. Do y'all share or do y'all mind sharing y'all dispatcher? Like, would you tell another company about your dispatcher? Would you tell them to sign up with your dispatcher? My dispatcher does me right. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much for the likes. More likes. Okay. Thank you so much for the likes, Gina. Thank y'all so much. Authorize with property. I'm just looking to see how many more new companies are coming out. I'm gonna see, really want to see how many PDFs. Um, but yeah, any carriers on here? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 PDFs. So things are still happening. Hello, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Nothing too much, Gina. I'm just talking about, people, businesses thriving. I was talking about my event on the 17th. So for everybody who just came in, hopefully y'all can make it. So the vendor space, we changed the vending, so it's $175 to vend. And it's $50 for those who want to come to the mixer. Well, I should call it more of a fireside or something like that. But anyway, so it'll be $50, 25 seats. Once the 25 seats have been filled, that is it for the vending. Once for especially for the MLM, those who are doing MLM, it's first pay. That's who secures it. Hold on. TikTok. So yeah, so I talked about the MLMs, and they already know how those go. They already know how that works. So that is nothing on me. First come, and then other than that, um, the LLC businesses. Good evening. Hello, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, SNR Dispatch. Well, SR, look at me, I threw an N on you. So yes, hopefully many of you can make it to the in-person event. Um, we'll definitely be promoting it. We'll definitely, because like I said, it's my 5th year in business, and I will have my things there, but I will also, I want other businesses to be there also, because exposure, and I know, the challenges of being an entrepreneur. So it'll open for the public at 11 a.m. It will open for the public at 11 a.m. Free. Okay, free parking. Um, Again, there's two. It's gonna be in Atlanta, but there's two places that I'm waiting to hear from. One, I really, really, really want. because I want to have a food truck there, and that space will provide the area for me to have the food truck there. So now we are gathering the vendors. If you want to vend, like I said, it's whoever pays first. So with the MLM networks, once there's a paparazzi, it's over. Once there's an Avon, it's over. Once there's a TLC, it's over. Once there's a Herbalife, it's over. Once it's a Mary Kay, it's over. Once it's I don't know anymore. Um, but once that is that, it is done. And then of course the LLC people, you do your thing. You got your boutiques, you got your bling, you got whatever it is that you do, you know. Like I said, we're trying to have 30 vendors. So there's 30 opportunities for you to get in there. And also the mixer, 25 seats only. That is from 9 to 10:45. All right. So we will eat together, we will talk together. You'll be have your opportunity to vend early. Um, yeah. hmm Listen, even when it's something for me, I still want to be helpful and help and showcase others. So September the 17th, September the 17th, vendors be there at 8 a.m. We'll be opening the door so you can get set up and everything. All right. On the Cadillac commercial. So yeah, y'all. Hope to see y'all there. Please, please, please follow me on YouTube. Same name, Empty Nest Logistics. Please find and follow me on Facebook. Okay. Empty Nest Logistics and more. Please, please, please. Because I'm going to be doing more on these two platforms. Okay. That will be more beneficial for you all and more beneficial for me. I get to see who's here. You get to find your playbacks. Because TikTok is just not um for my audience is not on TikTok. Okay. So I'm trying to make sure. No, I'm trying to make sure that I serve who I'm supposed to serve. And, you know, switching between. But yeah, I want to make sure I serve who I'm supposed to serve and that people are getting what they need. Um, like I said, it'll be more intimate, not the same as the membership. All right. Speaking of the memberships, okay. Tomorrow, you want to be signing up. If you want the course, you want to be signing up. If you want the coaching and mentorship, you want to be signing up. If you want to be in that space, gather all of that information. All right. Just some announcements. Of course, if anybody has any questions, any concerns, I will answer you. But like I was saying, it will be better for those who are moving and shaking, who are needing specific information, and who just want to have conversations and be involved about different things. YouTube and Instagram. I'm sorry, YouTube and Facebook are going to be the places. My Instagram, for whatever reason, has been just taken over by the people from overseas. Um, yeah, so it's just a lot. And looking at my analytics, those who I need to serve and those who want to be serviced by me are there. Those who are seeking my information or seeking to let us know what's going on and express themselves, that is where they are for me. Um, I've got to narrow that down because I'm not for everyone, and that's okay. But I have found where you are for me. Um, and join me. I know that there was some people that was inquiring about my other venture. So if y'all want to find me on Facebook on Emptiness Logistics and More, and on my other page, I'll put both of them. So y'all can go follow me on both and see whatever you want to see. But for this here, because we're getting ready to move, and we just okay. I told y'all I'm learning some stuff. I've learned some things. I've restructured some things, and I need to be able to share those things in a space that is a bit just more controlled than TikTok. I need people to be able to find what they're looking for when they want to, and TikTok just doesn't show. It doesn't. It's not for me. Not on this page. It's not doing what I needed to do. Let me see if I can find. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh goodness. Anyway. So anybody got any questions, any concerns? Like I said, I haven't been on here all week. Um, really just have to regroup. Um, yes. Yeah, my daughter is texting me and that's aggravating me. But really regrouping and just because I'm trying to find my people. Thank you so much for the follow, y'all. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the gifts. But yeah, I need to be able to find and be found. Now, I'm not saying that I won't be coming on TikTok, but I will be coming on here, letting you know where you can go find what you need to find. Because some changes have to happen. Who was at the barbecue the other day? Somebody told me that they popped in. They was like, "Girl, I seen you on there dancing." I said, "I was in rare. I was off the clock." Listen, we had a good time, and I barbecued. I sang. I danced. I had a good time. A good time. And then I got focused. Well, even more focused. And I said, "You gotta do what you gotta do. Come on, sis." For 3 years. Okay? 3 years. So yeah, now we gotta go to another. I'm on a new level. We gotta go to the next. Now we still here. We still in the realm. Okay? But there's just so much more. And I'm ready to start speaking more and providing more of that more that you can do with your business, add to your business, do a standalone. And it's time. It's time. This is a nice pen. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I'm heading over to my other page when I leave here. Because I haven't been on either of them over there. My husband got to fix my thing. All right, y'all. I have a dispatch question. I have an experienced driver with a new authority. He still is in that same thing because he is starting his own business. So he will still have you. Well, you want to set the expectation. So you want to let him know what's his equipment also, Hazel Eyes. Thank y'all so much for the thank you, Deanna. Oh, so yeah, it's going to be challenging to consistently keep him moving for the first 90 days the same. And for the last couple of months, Power Only has been moving, like a non-CDL box truck. I know it. I know it. So yeah, he definitely just prepare him, let him know that the challenge. Yeah, yep. Um, yeah. I hate to, I didn't even want to say it. Hazel eyes, I didn't even want to say it. But yeah, it has. Now don't count things out now. Make sure you go. You want to look at JB Hunt now. Don't you utilize all the options because getting in somewhere like that may be a game changer for him. Um, I'm hearing that the market rate isn't great right now, but especially for dry vans right now. Is that true? Um, I don't know who said that, but dry vans and refrigerated are moving, but you gotta you still gotta do check out your DAT load board daily. Just take a look at what's going in and coming out in different places for each pieces of equipment. Yes, Deanna. Yes, Hazel Eyes. Do you see Deanna? She second that motion for me. Um, but y'all make sure that y'all are looking, get your free 30 days, or if you already have your paid DAT load board, and just make sure that you all are up early in the morning and you put your equipment in and you look at what's going in and out and where it's going. And couple that with where your carrier is or where they want to go. I will say this: if I wanted to put, I don't ever try to be really definitive on anything, but I will say this: at this time, I would not take on anybody who is not willing to go over the road. No negotiation, no nothing. Because with it being so challenging right now, you just don't need it. And they are going to, what is going to happen is they have these unrealistic expectations. Okay. Make sure you got the ebook My Homeboy Said. Okay. So you'll be able to rebuttal them. But at this time, it's just not worth it for them or you to take them on because they either gonna be mad with you and trying to drop you because they feel like it's your fault, or you're going to ultimately have to let them go because they won't make any moves. So, as we all know, we put a lot of time in. Okay, whatever our percentage is never going to be enough for what we do. So, to have that, just to have a carrier is not worth it when you could just do your cold calling until you get somebody who at least wants to go over the road. That is something that is worth the time. But just having a carrier just to say you have one and putting in all this time and no movement, which is equal and no money, is just not worth it. So that if I had to say something about the times right now, just you just don't do it. And be able to speak to them, because even if you just take what I'm saying, verify, of course, but even if they are like, oh no, I just want to be and I'm gonna tell you what else I'm noticing right now. um my wife not having that, my wife not having that, my wife not having that. Please do y'all research. Please help your family to understand that you have a dream, you have a vision. I cannot say, I have no say so in anybody's house. But what I can do here is provide you with the information to try to help your spouse understand what needs to be done with this. So before you leave your job, okay, and you already know that your wife is not going to be here for it, let me tell you, if you cannot go over the road, I personally, if you email me, I will not provide your information to any dispatcher that I know, because that is a headache and that is a problem. And what I don't want to happen is, which some of y'all do, is you say you're going to go over the road until you lock in a dispatcher. You cannot pass by here and say you did not get the information, because I don't play with the carriers. I don't play with the dispatchers. I don't play with people's time. And it's not okay. So before you get into any kind of situations, y'all please make sure as a dispatcher you are interviewing these people. How long you want to be out? What's your equipment? Are you willing to go over the road? Are you get into the business? What do you need this to pay for you? You know, it's okay. Okay, let me tell you, it's okay if they don't want to be out 3, 4, 5 weeks at a time. Okay, you can shake something with 2.5 week increments as long as they're willing to go over the road. But you cannot do anything with them not wanting to go over the road. And that's going to be frustrating. Okay? Frustrating. And when people spray your name on this internet, they don't say, I wasn't willing to go over the road. They say, such and such dispatch service went by nothing. They didn't even move me. I sat with them for, okay? So just try to keep yourself together. It's challenging. It's challenging, but businesses are still moving. Businesses are still shaking. It can still happen. So y'all just make sure that y'all weigh all of your options. Um, just keep good communication with your carrier. Um, if they know anybody and they talking to anybody, then and if they just give you certain things, ask them to ask them. Ask who's ever feeding you this information. Hey, do you know about anything? Do you know about anybody? Do you know about any companies? Take it upon yourself. You're in the research phase. Go to the truck stops. Okay, go to the Love's gas station now and just blend in and just talk to people. Man, how you like it out here? You like the company that you work with? You like the dispatcher that you go with? They will start opening up from there. They're going, man, I don't work with no dispatcher, good or bad. Okay, they're going to tell you, I don't work with no dispatcher. I do it myself. I get myself on the load board. I contact they're going to get to talking. Okay, or if that's why I asked the question a little while ago, if there's any carriers on here, will you share your dispatcher? Will you tell somebody my dispatcher is great? She independent, that sort of thing. And the reason that I'm asking is because you all, may be able to work some out. I know that some of you are considering dropping your percentage. If you can, if you can, if you can, if you can't, you can't. Okay, at least until things pick back up. But if you operate in that space, just find out, is your carrier willing to get you? Are they going to get another truck? Are they going to get Oh, look out, put my underwear. Oh, here, look at my butt. Or are they willing to tell somebody? Will you tell somebody? Are y'all in financial position to get a new truck? Because as the dispatcher, you know the money. You know the money before the owner, before the driver, them know the money. Now, no, you don't know what they're doing with the money. However, you can, be like, hey, we making this consistently, or we used to be doing this right here. So things are looking a little bit, you are listening. The dispatcher is more than booking a load. More than booking a load. You might even want to have, just we're gonna make it through this, y'all. It's the bird months are already here. Okay. Once it start getting to mid to the end of September, things are gonna start picking up. October, surely November, but it's gonna start popping. So if you can weather it. I need to look at how it's looking. Because I don't know. It's been so spacey this year. But still, just do what you can. This is another reason why I need to get people back onto my Facebook, and my YouTube and stuff, because there's other things that can help us as dispatchers, and I've been talking about it on here. You know, also I need to be in a space where I'm able to show y'all. Y'all know when we was on Facebook, I was able to get on Facebook, show y'all what I'm doing and what I'm talking about on my computer. I can't do none of that over here on TikTok. So yeah, we're gonna get back to that. I used to show y'all how to find the carriers, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're gonna get back to it. But yeah, y'all don't get discouraged. Just communicate and be honest with your carriers. Tell them what you see. You the SME. You are the subject matter expert. So once you educate them, once you live them, you listen, educate, It's up to them whether or not you will become their advocate. So it is challenging. Um, and even if you have the ebook, my homeboy said, the new carriers, the ones that have experience in the game, but that's coming into their own, they have to understand that experience means nothing to anybody but an employer. And I hate to say it so raw like that, but that is what it is because you are now starting from your ground up. See, them old school, that old money, them old connections. Okay. Now I don't encourage anyone to try to go after contracts. I don't encourage the of companies that you work for. I don't encourage people looking at old BOLs. Okay. I do not encourage anything like that. Okay. However, what I do encourage is if you know that you're leaving them people company, okay, and you know that some of those routes, some of those lanes, those people like you, okay, I do encourage you to be friends with them. I do encourage you to let them know that, hey, this gonna be my last week. All right. Um, so I'm gonna be starting my own. If you want to have a conversation about that, my last day is on September the 7th. All right. If you want to call me September the 8th, all right, to come up here and talk to you. All right. You hear me? Because we don't want to be deceptive and we don't want to be shady. But what we can be is informative. Okay. I can inform you that I like this lane and you like me on this lane. However, I'm gonna be on my own. All right. So if you like to have a conversation, okay, my last day is September the 7th. Please call me on September the 8th so we don't have no problems and make no mistake about it. Okay. I encourage that. Okay. That way you allow them to say they want to talk to you. Right? My Sprinter van people, how much Sprinter van people doing? I know there was some Sprinter van people on here the last time. And even though I didn't have a lot for them, I want to see how, trying to go get a direct contract is working. Or if they found anybody that can help them. Shoot, can help us. Right, Gina? Oh, you're thinking about my friend. Oh, let me see my daughter out of here more. So yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it is. Let me tell you something. It's real out here. And y'all, we entrepreneurs. We learning the lessons. My goodness. We learning and going through it. And we coming out on the other side. Sorry, I was writing some down. I'm a low horse child. I was turned the other day on Saturday, y'all. I had a good time. I sang every song. I danced. I barbecued. Y'all saw my video. I said I ain't meet my goal, but I had a good time. Now is the time to regroup and come out on the other side. That's right. That's why I'm trying to give people options and other services. Um, Let me tell you, the people who took the cold calling blueprint, they out here. They out here. I hate nobody was able to get it when I had the celebration day. It was half off. I give you a whole blueprint on how to start and run your own cold calling services, what to do, what to say, how to get paid, how to stay comparable in the marketplace, how to keep your business over here, and still be, in a good price range for why they go overseas. Like I did the whole research. I put a whole thing together. Okay. Because I want y'all to be able to have what you need. And The investment is $750. However, once you get that breakdown of how you can make them, how you can do what needs to be done, you're gonna have your child. Let me hush. I get so excited. Yes, we did. Yeah, Gina, you was there. We had a time. We had a time on Saturday. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I didn't meet my goal, but my team still made over 20,000 this month. Um Listen, on the ground floor. We only been out 60 days. Um and we hitting it. Hitting it. So I get me some partners, but that's another space, another place. I ain't trying to confuse y'all up. All right, y'all. But that is all right. It will come for you. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Oh, excuse my back crack. What are you talking about? Excuse me. So, all right, y'all. I ain't come on here to be long. I just came on here to check on y'all. I got some more stuff I need to do and write up and pull together. And plus, I need to go to this other page for a little bit because I ain't seen nobody and nobody seen me. All right, so I appreciate y'all. You could have been anywhere, but here, but you decided to pass by here and give me just a few minutes of your time, and I greatly appreciate it. Oh, yes, I do. All right, so y'all have a good rest of y'all night. I'm gonna go over here and check out my other situation. It just depends on how I feel when I get done. I might come back, but appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.